Hi everyone, happy Thursday. I'm Heather. Welcome. This is Drops of Health Public Education Group, and I just pop on here most Thursdays around noonish to give information on oils and just all sorts of stuff. So let me make sure this is transmitting. Sometimes our internet gets weird. All right, it's showing up. Yay. Okay, so today I want to cut through the chase because I want to get right through to the topic. We're going to talk about stress, okay? So a lot of you may already have your kids in school. School here in this Oregon area don't start till after Labor Day. So that's how I grew up doing it. I know a lot of people start in August. Some of you guys are already in the thick of things, but fall, I love fall. But fall is super busy, right? So if you're that's why I want to deal with stress now. Because summer is technically a time to chill out and have a break and relax, right? But as school starts, maybe you're going to college, maybe you don't have kids, but maybe things change in the fall at work. I don't know. But it's also the start of holidays. The season's changing. You're coming from all the fun and the beach stuff back to routine, trying to get back into a routine of some sort of things, whether it be school or work or whatnot, and then also gearing down for the holidays. And you're not going to be getting as much vitamin D and the happy stuff, the happy sun and everything as fall and winter approaches. And sometimes holidays can be stressful for people because of relatives, family issues, health issues, could be a million things. So stress is a good topic to go over. So just want to jump right in here. So first off, I have my notes so I stay on track and don't miss anything. I have to do that. So first off, what is stress? I know the word is like thrown around like crazy nowadays. Like, I'm too stressed. Oh, that makes me stressed. Sometimes people aren't even stressed. They just use it because it's like one of those popular words. But it's the feeling you get when you face a challenge. So it's usually negative, right? Too much stress is obviously bad for you, but sometimes stress can be good. It could motivate you to do something, get something done, cause you to move into action, okay? But for the most of us, we have bad stress in our life, and bad stress is bad for your health, okay? That's why we need to talk about it. So let's choose to break up with it, okay? We don't need it. We don't need bad stress in our lives. And some people tend to get really addicted to stress. Like if there's not some sort of drama in their life, then they don't know what to do. They're so used to living with such a high level of bad stress that they don't know how to cope without it. They don't know what to do about it. And it's an unhealthy place to be because we have to retrain our brain to think differently and how to handle things. And one thing is that when we're so used to stress and stuff and we don't have joy, we have too much stress in our life, every time we start to get stress, we go to an instant coping mechanism to avoid it. But you need to face it so that way you can get over it and learn how to live your life without it, okay? So, like, snuffing it with things is not healthy in the long term. So, top causes of stress. There's tons of stress, things that could cause stress. It could be anything, right? But the top causes in our lives are death, okay? That's a huge stress on you. Divorce, marriage. Marriage is good, but it's also a stress on you mentally, emotionally, maybe physically, I don't know, because you are now sharing your life with someone and you're having to start this life that's totally different. So that could put a stress on you. Pregnancy. Is the baby okay? Is everything happening? Am I doing everything right? Are we ready? I mean, and then when you have the baby and you get lack of sleep and all that, okay? Retirement can be stressful because once again, it's a life change. Finances, huge stress, okay? If you don't know how to budget and handle your finances, you're going to have a stress. If you want instantaneous everything right now and you can't wait, you're going to get stressed out because you're going to get in debt, right? And then huge debt is a huge burden and causes stress. Marital separation, okay? Major illness or injury, in your life, puts everything else on hold. It's just like you're on adrenaline all the time. So stress will never really go away in your life, right? There's just life circumstances all the time. You can't get away from it. You can't live in a bubble, but we have to learn how to equip our bodies to deal with it in a healthy way. Okay? So are you stressed? How do you know if you're stressed? Are you eating too much? Are you binge eating away your stress? Or are you not eating at all? Are you needing too much control? You have to be in control of everything and you're getting kind of cuckoo with it. Or maybe you just feel like you have no control at all and you're just spiraling. Do you have frequent headaches? Always or forgetful, the brain fog. You have trouble sleeping, no energy, back pain, upset stomach all the time, nausea, that kind of stuff. Poor self-esteem. It could be tons of things. Those are symptoms that could be stress, okay? And stress can affect your health. Depression and anxiety aren't always linked to stress, okay? Don't get me wrong, but sometimes they are. So that's something that could burst out from it. Obesity, heart disease, raised cholesterol, abnormal heartbeats, menstrual problems, acne issues, skin stuff. I mean, the list goes on forever, okay? So our body will burst out in stuff when there's something going on. And there's all kinds of stress. There's mental stress, emotional stress, physical stress, everything. Men and women handle stress differently. Now, not always, because you don't want to put women and men in a box, but usually women tend to be more vocal when they're under stress, and so they reach out and try to find community, try to hook up with friends to help them, talk things out, whatever. And men tend to retreat and then find things, they internalize it or stuff it sometimes, and then try to find things to distract them. Video games, like any kind of stuff like that. Now, it's good to understand this. We need to learn the opposite sex, especially if you're married, you're in a relationship. Women tend to want to connect and pour out their hearts, and guys want to retreat and just deal with it and be alone. So this can cause conflict and more stress, right? So we don't want that. So we need to meet in the middle to avoid all that and try to get in a healthy balance, okay? So to help with stress, there's 4 keys, okay? I'll go over 4 keys. The first one is develop a new attitude. Okay, attitude is everything. Always trying to pound this into my kids' heads and my own. So, forgive, okay? Forgiveness goes a long way. So forgiving others who've hurt you. Doesn't matter if they're not even sorry. Maybe they're not even in your life anymore, but you're still like, that. If you think about someone and you have that feeling inside, then you obviously have some unforgiveness issues. You need to learn to forgive them and forgive yourself. Sometimes we don't forgive ourselves. We have all this stress toward ourselves. We need to learn to let that go, okay? Forgiving others and yourself allows your body to release that emotion, okay? So choose to let go. Choose not to be upset. Be flexible. Life will not always go your way, okay? That's a fact. So you need to roll with the punches, learn to let go, handle disappointments well. It's awesome if we could teach our kids this from the beginning so we don't end up as adults having to deal with this. I know something I'm still learning. So life will not always go your way, especially those of us who like to be in control of things. Guess what? You're not. So changes in plans, disappointments, all that stuff. Learn to be flexible, okay? Be a problem solver. If you're not naturally a problem solver and you just kind of lay back and let life happen to you, you make a lot of excuses. Oh, well, Eeyore, life is going to be stressful. Guaranteed, okay? So learn to be a problem solver and take care of things that you can control, okay? Get organized. Know where things are. Have a plan for the day. Have things, the most disorganized person can do this, okay? You don't have to go list crazy like some of us, but you can have some semblance of organization. That way you don't, for all the little teeny things throughout the day, if you're already organized, have a plan for the day, then you won't get decision fatigue. So when it comes to the bigger things that come at you or happen during the day or the week or whatever, you won't get decision fatigue and freak out, stress, okay? Set limits. This is all, I'm still on the first key, developing a new attitude, okay? Set limits on your life and your time. Okay, you will be stressed if you spread yourself thin. So learn to say no, okay? Oh, well, if people get offended, people get upset. You could say no in a nice way. Not now. I know my limits. I know what I can handle. Okay, so learn to say no. Set limits on yourself. Allow yourself to get more sleep. Hi, Daniel. Set limits on who gets your time, what you spend your time on. Okay, so that's all super important. So in that first key, to handle stress, develop a new attitude. To recap, forgive yourself and others, be flexible, be a problem solver, get organized, and set limits, okay? So oils to help you with your new attitude. The top two that I like are forgive and balance, okay? So if you're going to develop a new attitude, you need to learn to chill out, balance. Okay, you could diffuse these, you can just rub them straight on you, whatever. And forgive. I actually love this because it is woodsy too. A lot of the tree oils are great for this, but you could just smell it from the bottle. You can just put it on behind your ears, on your back of neck, chest, wherever, diffuse it. But these will help you to stay grounded, help you to release and forgive people, just to get calm enough so that way you can help with your attitudes. You don't flip out all the time. We use this a lot for attitude. Tantrums for both me and the kids. Timeouts for both me and the kids. It's part of life, okay? So like I said earlier, stress is going to happen. You can't help it. But you need to learn how to in a healthy way deal with it. So that first key, develop a new attitude. These are oils to help with that. And if you wanted a quick diffuser blend, you can find these everywhere. The internet's loaded with diffuser blends. There's books, there's everything. But just one is for frayed nerves. Put into 2 drops of bergamot. I don't know. I just say it my own way. 2 drops of patchouli and 2 drops of lang lang. Okay? This is the frayed nerve blend. So just 2 drops of each. Stick it in your diffuser. Okay? Super good. A lot of health benefits there too. So the second key to help handle stress is relax. Okay? Learn to take deep breaths. I know it sounds cheesy when you're like, oh, take a deep breath and count to 5. Well, it actually works because it's giving yourself a mini timeout for you to just stop. Okay? So you can count to 4, breathing in, count to 4, breathing out. I mean, even if you're like not even counting, just breathe. Get outside, go for a walk, do something. The deep breaths, because usually when we're stressed out, we take shallow breaths. We're like, right? If you're all anxious or stressed or worried or like you're not getting enough oxygen. So taking the deep breaths helps for your brain, your lungs, everything. Stretch. So simple. Okay? Take 5 to 10 minutes and just stretch. Get up, like stretch, move your body. It helps get the blood flowing. Helps you relax a little bit. Relax your tense muscles. Most people don't know that they're scowling all the time or their neck's all tense or they're like, with their jaw. Okay? Because I'm stressed. My life is, Okay? Just relax. Okay? That's why it's good to be youthful. Put on a cartoon or, I don't know, my kids like, even my teens, the Veggie Tell Silly songs. Just because they're so stupid. Just to relax and just like forget about all your adulting, right? Okay, for a second, just relax your muscles. People don't realize how tense they are all the time, okay? And realize how much you are scowling, okay? So just smile, okay? It takes actually less muscles to smile than to frown, okay? And then take time for yourself. Okay, this is not selfish. I know, I'm a Christian, and a lot of my Christian groups, they're like, self-care is from the devil. No. God wanted us to honor our bodies, right? And take care of our bodies. If we're not taking care of ourselves, we can't take care of others. Now, you don't have to be all indulgent and weird about it, like spending money you don't have on things and things like that. But taking time for yourself, self-care, if that's like a word, it's not selfish, okay? It could be like locking yourself in a closet for 10 minutes, just breathing, a timeout. It could be taking a walk, a hot bath at the end of the day. It could be anything. You could be reading a devotional. Take 30 minutes and read a book, you know? I mean, I know my stuff I have 6 kids. I have to do it when they're in bed, but still, it's my time, okay? Make sure you get enough sleep. But instead of like scrolling Instagram or something, go do something for yourself, like reading a book or a devotional, hot bath, walk. I mean, things that are free. If you have money, sure, go get a monthly massage or things like that, you know? But taking time for yourself is not selfish, because you can't give your best to your family, your friends, the people that you're serving, if you're a hot mess, okay? It just doesn't happen. You can't pour out of an empty container, okay? So to help, you can even go for a drive. You know, if you just want to get out, roll down the windows, go for a drive in country, okay? So oils to help support the relaxing would be Breathe and Aroma Touch, okay? Aroma Touch is the massage blend, so it's great. You could just rub it on yourself if you don't have anyone to do that, which is normal. Just massage it into your neck, your shoulders. Super good for your body parts, nervous system, muscles, everything. But it's really good to help you to relax. And Breathe is not just for when you have a cold or sinus, right? Sinus issues. Breathe is super good for your respiratory system. Helps you to just breathe those deep breaths, remember? So that's super good. And then for diffuser blends, there's tons. I didn't bother putting one together because you can just Google that one, okay? Okay, so the first key is develop a new attitude. Second one's relax. Okay, there's 4 keys total. So we're on 3. Take care of your body. Okay, seems to be a given, but a lot of us don't do it. Get enough sleep. Sleep is huge. People are always focused on exercise and what they eat, but if you're not getting enough sleep, that it's like a triangle. You have to have all 3 parts, or else you're not going to get healthier. You're not going to lose weight. You're not going to do anything. You need consistent, good, deep sleep. Get 8 hours. I don't care if you're an adult and you think you can survive on 6. Get 8. Okay? Teenagers need like 10. Kids need more. Okay? So if they are in school, like public school, where they have to get up and leave, make sure they are hitting the hay early. Use the diffuser blends, get them going. You know, Serenity, peace, lavender, there's tons of them. Cedarwood, Roman chamomile, vetiver, get them calmed down. For you, make sure that, I know if I'm on my phone at night, scrolling or whatever, the hours can fly by and you have no clue. If I read a book, I read like 2 pages and I'm like passing out. Tells you something. I know it's the blue light and the stuff on the phone. There's apps and things where you can change it to a soft white and it actually helps wind down your brain. But my teenagers, they would always need tons of oils to try to help them to calm down at night. And then they told me that they had switched their phones to the white stuff, and then they put their phones up, right? They're in the on the kitchen table is where we put them. They don't go into the bedrooms. That they quit their phones at least an hour before bed, and they're able to sleep better. Hey, proof. They did it. They found that out themselves. I didn't have to tell them or anything. So you need to have like a little routine or something. So it's fine to play on your phone or do whatever, but then just make sure like an hour before bed you put that sucker up, you know, and do something else. So sleep. Of course, eat healthy. Feed your body things that give you energy in life, okay? I believe that all food groups are good. Diets don't do anything. Healthy eating, try to eat clean. That's good. Things that give you energy in life. Get moving. Any exercise is good. Just get moving. Cardio is good. It's great for your heart, your brain, your focus, your energy levels, even helps you with sleep, and it gets the endorphins going and keeps stress away. So do anything. And if anything is like hard on your joints, I'm actually, personally, I'm starting kettlebell. You just swing a kettlebell. It's like really cool. It works your whole body. I need more cardio. Where I live, it's really not feasible. I can't go to a gym. And I tried jumping rope. Hot mess. So I'm doing kettlebell and I love it. It gets the cardio effect. It takes like 5 minutes. Awesome. So if you're kind of searching for something that doesn't hurt your joints, and you're kind of limited to where you can get out or what you can do, that's good. Jump rope and kettlebell. Okay, if you could do the jump rope, those are good. All right, moving on. Okay, don't deal with stress in unhealthy ways. So when we reach for the alcohol or tub of ice cream at the end of the day to deal with our stress, it's just adding more stress on your body and it's causing more harm than good, okay? And it's not helping us cope in the long term. We're just fixing it with something, okay? People who reach for things like they don't get enough sleep, so they're like, oh, I can't live without my coffee. Don't talk to me to get my coffee. Coffee is fine, but just don't make it like your go-to thing, just like ice cream or your booze or whatever the heck is your thing. You're not coping well if you're always filling it with something. And I know that's really hard, trust me, but it's like you need to learn to healthily react and cope with stress, and so that way it won't affect you anymore and you can move past it and just live life, okay? So oils to help your body for this key 3, taking care of your body, is Roman chamomile. This is really good because this is calming, soothing, relaxing. The Immortelle blend, which I used to just think it was for women's skin because it's like an anti-aging blend. This is also good for pain and your skin and inflammation. So that's pretty cool. So that's good for helping take care of your body, and for the eating part, Slim and Sassy. So it helps with cravings and such. Plus it helps balance your blood sugar levels and all that. It helps with your metabolism, all that stuff. So if you could put, they have them in soft gels, they have them in everything. So if you help with the eating part, right? So you do that. So to recap, key 3 of handling stress, taking care of your body: get enough sleep, eat healthy, get moving, and deal with stress in a healthy way, okay? Don't deal in an unhealthy way. And then a diffuser blend for stress relief. Oh, I didn't bring those oils out. Anyway, it's 3 drops eucalyptus and 3 drops spearmint. It smells really yummy. Eucalyptus helps to clear your mind, and spearmint helps to uplift your emotions and feelings and stuff. So 3 eucalyptus and 3 spearmint in the diffuser for stress relief, okay? Now the 4th key to handling stress, the last one, is connect with others. Okay, like what? Okay, share your stress. Don't turn into a recluse. I've witnessed this. I've experienced this. It's not good, okay? You need to connect with family, friends, anyone going through similar issues like that. Be vulnerable, okay? Don't pretend you have it all together. Everyone goes through stuff in life. It's normal. Help each other for support. Talk it out. Pray for each other if, whatever. Now get professional help if necessary. Sometimes stress is beyond what we can handle, especially if there's a trauma or a huge thing in our life that we just can't handle. It's okay. It's okay to get professional help. And serve. Sounds funny, but we are most fulfilled when we are serving other people. So even when we're going through hard things and we feel like we can't, like we don't have anything to give, we can serve in ways, and it helps us, stuff focusing on our problems helps us focus on something else. So of course, do it in a meaningful way, something that you have a heart for, okay? So if teenagers just bug you, you're not going to help out with like a youth group or something, right? But if you have a heart for the elderly, you can go to one of the elderly homes or whatever, and you can do hand massages. You can play cards with them. You can do things like that. And it's not too much. You're not taking out too much, right? Because you can't give what you're not filled up with, right? But just serving in little ways like that, it brings a little glimmer of light and hope and joy in their lives, and it helps you because it helps you take your mind off your problems and all your stuff, right? Because you're focusing out, not in. And there's a quote, Eckhart Tolle, I think that's how you say it, says, "Worry pretends to be necessary but serves no useful purpose." So worry, stress, and anxiety are all linked. They sap your strength, right? And then they can be really crippling. So if something's worrying you, if something is like really getting at you, ask yourself if it's really necessary in your life. And if it's not, let it go. Okay? Yeah, you may let people down, especially if you're a people pleaser and you used to always saying yes to everything. And they'll be like, "What? But you always do this." It'd be like, "Well, I'm taking care of myself right now. I need to get healthy. You know, I love you, but I just can't do that." And if they are a true friend, they will respect you. If they cop an attitude and have issues and just treat you mean, well, then that's a negative person you don't need in your life. Yes, it may be sad, but you don't need it. You know, maybe they'll come around eventually, but you have to separate yourself from that. It's like a poison, right? And then if it's family members that you live with, well, you have to deal with it different ways. Relatives, you know, we're doing Thanksgiving by ourselves this year. I mean, there's lots of variables there, but you need to learn to, like, the worry does nothing. I think I read something before. It's like, worry is like a rocking, you're in a rocking chair and it gets you nowhere. You're driving yourself batty, okay? So oils for emotional stress, elevation, clary sage, bergamot, geranium, Roman chamomile, and sandalwood. And of course, the emotional line that they made especially for your emotions. Peace, if you need more peace, it's written right on the bottle. If you need some more happy in your life, cheer. If you're going through something sad, console. Okay? You just lost your oomph, passion. Okay? Motivate, get motivated. And then the good one here, forgive. Okay? Release that toxic garbage. So that's the emotional line. And they come in the touch rollers too. I've still yet to get those. I want those because they're pre-diluted and you can use them on the kids and everything really easy. But this way, you can put these in the diffuser. So that's cool. But the whole emotional line. And it's written right on there. So it's like foolproof, right? And they're each a blend made up of all the oils that you need for that. So that's perfect for emotional stress. And then for mental stress, lavender, InTune, grapefruit, bergamot, sandalwood, geranium, and frankincense. Some of these are repeats for the emotional ones because they serve both, okay? So frankincense, I love it. Okay, it's not just good for your skin. It's not just good at helping keep inflammation at bay. It's not just good for your respiratory and your brain and your blood and like everything in your stinking body, but emotions. I was playing around and it's like, I still swear by this. Everyone who used doTERRA frankincense have a drop under your tongue every day. No joke, okay? Drop under your tongue, that's it. Drink some water, doesn't taste that bad at all. And I noticed that things that normally like set my temper off, because I'm kind of a passionate, Riley, part Irish person. And I know the fruits of the spirit are self-control, working on that, and patience. But frankincense, when I put a drop under my tongue, when I remember every day, which to remember you need to keep it out, okay? Practice what I preach. Put it in the bathroom counter by your toothbrush or whatever. But things that would really rile me up, like the kids fighting or just something happening, I feel like really peaceful. I'm like, It's like, what the heck? It was just from this. A drop on your tongue. So I have lots of people, tons of testimonies from this. People helped get their, people suffering from things that, deteriorating their brains and stuff, that help them with their memory, help them with stuff. People who had chronic anxiety, panic, they would just put a drop or two a day under their tongue. Totally worth it. So that would help with mental stress, emotional stress, everything stress, even physical, because it's good for your body. So think that's it. I don't want to ramble forever. The subject of stress can go on forever. But just remember, stress is part of life. There's good and bad stress. The good helps to motivate you, but most of what we face today is the bad. But there are 4 keys to handling it in a healthy way. 1, remember, develop a new attitude, okay? So forgive yourself, forgive others, let things go, be flexible, learn to roll with the punches, be a problem solver when you can. Get organized at least a little bit so you don't have that decision fatigue. Set limits on your time. Key 2, relax. Take deep breaths. Step out. Give yourself a timeout. Stretch. Go for a walk. Relax your tense muscles and take time for yourself. 3, take care of your body. Get that sleep. Eat as healthy as you can. Get moving. Get some sort of exercise in your life. Even if it's just a walk every day, that is great. Walking is actually better for you than running. And then don't deal with it in a healthy way. Just say no to that tub of ice cream. No to having to have that daily glass of whatever alcohol. You know, like you don't need that stuff. Let's deal, you know, the escape. Like I'm going to escape into games, phones, whatever. Like just learn to deal healthy. And then 4, connect with others. Share your stress with trusted friends or loved ones, and serve. Get your mind off yourself, okay? And just let go of worry. Say no. Just say no, okay? And then oils. Diffuse them. Wear them daily. Keep them out. I love to have these emotional ones out. And then even the kids, they're like, I feel me. Okay, which one do you want? And then they'll pick one, and it's cool. So it's really awesome. So, go through phases. Ones will smell really good to you when your body needs it. That's really interesting because your body's smart, okay? So the ones that smell really good, you're like, oh my gosh, and you keep feeling drawn to it, then use it. Even if you don't have an iTovi scanner or whatever to tell you what you need, just get in tune with yourself. Your body will let you know. So I went through phases where peace was all I craved. Motivate. Lately it's been motivate. Like it. So I've been kind of on a fruit, veggie, nut, seed thing, detox thing for my body this summer. So motivate's been my best friend. You smell it, put on your pulse points. And these smell really good. They could be used as like a cologne or a perfume or something. So use them. That's why they're there. That's why they're made to help us with not just our physical bodies, but with our emotions, with our mental things, everything. So stress, you can handle it. You can take care of it. You don't have to let things get at you. Okay. You want to be the best version of you can be, right? So if you have any questions on any of this, just comment below. Otherwise, I hope this helped out. You can always rewind to see the diffuser blends and the oils and stuff. So anyway, so I hope you guys have a good weekend, and I'll see you all back here next week. I think I'm going to discuss healthy kids, the top 12 things to use for healthy kids and stuff. So, which is perfect as we're going back to school and everything, fall, winter, So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.